What is going on, peasants? My name is JB, and I am here today with my week 8 matchup in the UBL D League. This week we are taking on Veps, coach of the Helsinki Hydreigons, who is currently rocking a perfect season, which is very impressive for him. So, for those of you who may have missed the last video, or just need a reminder, or coming over from Veps' channel, he is locked into the 1 seed for playoffs. I am unfortunately locked out of playoffs, so I'm going to be having a little bit of fun with this game. It doesn't affect anyone else's playoff chances, so I thought it would be fun to, get a little bit of a meme match in. And this is like the first time that I've actually had, the opportunity to bring like some meme-ish sets. They're, still capable sets that could potentially win the game, but let's be real. I'm memeing a little bit, and I've never really had the opportunity to meme in my 2+ years of draft league content or draft league experience because, well, I've always, been fighting for playoffs towards the end of the season, but well, that isn't the case this time around, unfortunately. But we can go ahead and get into the matchup for this game. I should probably have his roster pulled up. That might be a good thing to have for you guys, so you could see. I can at least explain myself somewhat. He has a Kieran Black, Lander Styrian with Z moves, Torrent Greninja, Alolan Muck, Rotom Heats, Whimsicott, Bronzong, Coffergrigus, Seismitoad, and Granbull with Z moves, and Mega Glade. So you can see why this man is undefeated at this point. So yeah, he has an absolutely disgusting team. He, did the exact opposite of me. I tried to get cute with my draft. This man just drafted like 38 of the biggest threats ever. So yeah, note to self, don't get cute with draft plans. Just draft the threats like, our good pal Veps here did, because he has a disgustingly good team and he is a very good player. Definitely be sure to go check him out. He's one of the better players I've ever came across in league format, and I'm not just saying that because he's undefeated. He's actually a very good player. Very informative too in his videos. So if you're trying to learn draft league content and more about the format in general, I definitely suggest you go check him out. He's a great player, and for sure. But let's go ahead and get into these memes before we get a little bit too bored. First off, we have Castle Black with a Citrus Berry, Water Compaction with the moves Curse, Block, Shore Up, and Shadow Ball. I wanted to have some fun, man. Like I said, we're having fun with this build. The idea here is, of course, to Curse Trap something on his team. We have blocks to prevent switching out. Curse will, of course, cut our HP in half, and then we can Citrus Berry that right on back up to 75%, and it will, inflict a curse on him, which will do 33% every turn. I thought that'd be fun to, trap something like a Bronzong, or actually, I don't think it traps Bronzong. It could trap something like Choice Locked into Resisted Move, Lando, or like Coffergrigus, potentially Seismitoad, Granbull, Mega Glade. Stuff along those lines. Muck, maybe, depending on a set. But yeah, I just wanted to try to, curse block trap something because I think that would be fun. And yeah, that's sort of what we got going on here. Just max fit stuff to, maybe trap that with Glade or that Granbull or something along those lines. Maybe like a weird Kieran Black locked into something that can't kill me, but I'll probably still die because it's a Kieran Black, let's be real. Next up, a couple weeks ago, I accidentally put Poison Jab on my Razorwinds, so we gotta bring Swords Dance Razorwinds with Poison Jab, Bullet Seed, and Natural Gift with a Yachi Berry. Yachi Berry is nice for a couple reasons. One, we can eat a hit from Kieran Black and get like 30% off with Poison Jab. We have Bullet Seed in case he's Rendo Seismitoad, because why the hell not? And Yachi Berry is also cool because it'll hit Lando T super effectively with that. Natural Gift Ice. Just a nice fun set there. Next up we have Kick Punch or Hitmonlee. This is the closest thing to a legitimate real set. We just have Endure Lychee Berry. This is a great set just in general. So not exactly a meme, but we do have one sort of meme move. We have Endure, Close Combat, Knock Off, and Bounce, of course, with Unburden. Endure allows us to live on 1 HP. It's basically a built-in Focus Sash. Lychee Berry gives us +1 attack, so you get +1 attack times 2 speed, or +2 speed, and then we start clicking buttons. Basically, we have Bounce to hit stuff like the Whimsicott. It also hit Glade. It hit both of them without having to decide which one we wanted to hit with, like, I don't know, something else. And we have Knock to knock things off, and then we have Close Combat. Because if he doesn't bring Lando, or if Lando's gone, this set honestly runs through his team legitimately, so there we go. This could actually, potentially win the game if we get really lucky. Next up, we have Southwest, our LULz, rocking a nice expert belt with, of course, Levitate. The moves are Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Steel Wing, and Shadow Claw. I was originally Ghost DMZ because Bronzong's stupid, but you'll see we decided to run a different Z move on our boy Maximus there at the end. Also, you can see we're all shiny because my team has a lot of ugly shiny, so I thought that would be fun. But yeah, we just have a nice DD LULz for the hell of it. Once, I believe, we outspeed Lando T, like, naturally with this set, as well as Kieran Black. And yeah, we can just, sort of click a Dragon Dance and, potentially put in work that way. I have Steel Wing to hit Whimsicott as well as Grand Bull. If he's not Intimidate Grand Bull, I mean, it doesn't really matter if he is or isn't because it's Steel Wing. It's extra boosted. It's probably still not going to do a lot, but maybe it'll do something. And yeah, it's just a fun DD LULz with UBL. Next up, we have another expert belt mon with Landorus I, with Imprison, Hidden Power, Ice, Focus Blast, and Earth Power. I've been trying to come up with an excuse to bring this set for so damn long, but we have Imprison HP Ice to prevent his Landorus. He has Landorus T, I have Landorus I. We have Imprison to prevent his Landorus from clicking HP Ice on me. I outspeed it, I Imprison, he can't click HP Ice, I HP Ice him, extra belt boosted next turn. Hopefully it'll be cool. We have Focus Blast to hit stuff like Kieran Black, and then we have Earth Power because Stab. Basically it there. And then last but certainly not least, we have the MVP of the team. We have Maximus with the Fire EMZ, Fire Blast, Hidden Power Ice, Solar Beam, and Sunny Day. We have Z Sunny Day, Rapid Dash for memes, and we outspeed pretty much everything at +1 in case, unless he's like Scarf Grunt or somehow a speed boost Mega Glade. But yeah, that's basically the team there. So let's go ahead and get into this battle and close this team builder. Oh dear God, that does not look right. There we go. Let's go ahead and get into the game. I need to unmute my desktop audio. I'm glad I remembered to do that. Go me. Live editing like a champion. So good luck, have fun, DevEps. Like I said, definitely be sure to go check him out, especially if you're trying to learn the draft format, because let's be real, you're probably not getting too many pointers from a guy like me. Especially, in a meme match. But we lead off with Ruby Rose Raid as he leads off with Mega Glade, which is just the worst. Like, I'm trying to have fun out here. This man out here predicted my lead perfectly, so he's just gonna Mega Evolve. And for some reason, I decided to stay in. I think I, tried to get, I'm like, you know what, this man isn't clicking, this man's not clicking Psychic Move. He's gonna predict me to switch, but he just Ice Punches me. I ate my Yachi Berry, which kind of sucks, because now I can't naturally get the Lando, but you can see that doesn't do a whole hell of a lot. But I'm pretty sure I just clicked Poison Jab to get some damage off on it. You can see it does a decent chunk. Mega Glade, not exactly the bulkiest of Pokemon. You can see that does a solid, 40%. We take this. But he's just gonna go for another Ice Punch. I have nothing to switch into this because I brought nothing to switch into this. So down goes before Ruby Roserade to the second Ice Punch. But I can bring in Castle Black here, and I can eat Ice Punches pretty damn well from this thing, believe it or not. Worse than that would be like Knockoff, or Knockoff would be worse, but I can take Ice Punches fairly well. So he's gonna go into the Kieran Black, as I'm pretty sure I just clicked the button immediately. Now I'll click a Shadow Ball just to scare him out. Boo! I'm a ghost. Get Shadow Ball. That actually does a decent amount. It does, a little over 25%. He goes for Outrage, revealing that he is, of course, a physical Kieran Black. You can see that does so damn much damage. My God. So do I actually click Curse here, which, even though I'm below half HP, it would still take all of the HP off of my poor Castle, and yeah. Rest in peace, Castle Black. I got to click Curse, though, so check out that cool animation, I guess. Nice chip damage. You ever need yourself some chip, just run Curse on your Ghost types. But I can go into Kick Punch here. I decided that this could be a pretty decent opportunity to click Endure. He's locked into Outrage. I can get my Lychee Berry and my Unburden popped, and I can maybe, take a few things out and, at least make this a respectable score. So there's the Outrage. Kick Punch is going to take that like a champion, because of course he does. It's Kick Punch. For those of you who don't get the Kick Punch reference, excuse me, watch Community. Great show. But he is, of course, hurt by the Curse again, which is awesome. Shout out to Curse. But I could just click click Knockoff here to finish it off. Screw. I don't need those to finish offs yet. But yeah, we finished off Kieran Black, so we get rid of one mon. That's cool. He was actually banding Kieran, which is disgusting. So we can bring in the Lando, which will unfortunately drop my attack. Unfortunately, don't have Ice Punch because Hitmonlee doesn't learn Ice Punch for some reason. But I decided to click Balance just because I can. Just kind of showing off the set. He goes for U-turn, which of course I avoid. And I can just bounce as he, I missed the bounce, so I don't even get to, get that, chip damage and potential paralysis off on the Lando. So yeah, I didn't need that at all. That would have been just too much to ask for, I guess. But he is, of course, just going to U-turn out, finishing off my 4 Hitmonlee. So we can bring out the Grin and do Grin things. This is Torrent Grin. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, but I can bring in Maximus. And Maximus is going to do some stuff and some things. Because this is a horse. The horse is going to do things because it's me. So he's going to double out into the Fancy Toad. I don't get that nickname, but I'm not supposed to be getting nicknames. We're just going to click the old Z Sunny Day here, which is honestly just the coolest thing ever. Look at that horse. That's a horse. That's a good horse. Z Sunny Day, get my speed boost. It's all bright and stuff. Like the sun's in the eyes, and you just can't see all too well. And hopefully you brought your sunscreen. But he's gonna double out, of course. He knows I'm gonna be clicking the solar beam here, so he just switches into his muck, like just making good plays out here and stuff, which is respectful. Just make the good play, I guess. But this bug's still gonna take some damage from the solar beam for show. Ba-boom. That did a clean 10%. But he's gonna double out here into the Toad again, as I'm pretty sure I just fire off a Fire Blast. Fire Blast, also, more fire. But he actually doesn't use it out, so I'm boosted to a Toad. I actually get a burn as well, which is cool. And he reveals Leftovers, so that means if I ever get to click this stinking Solar Beam, this thing is dropping like a bad habit. So hopefully I can get that Solar Beam off on this thing at some point. He's gonna go for a Protect, just throwing out Sun Turns, which, I mean, hey, makes sense, but you act like I'm not just gonna click, you act like I'm not just gonna click Sunny Day in front of a bird and Seismitoad when the sun runs out. Like, come on, man. I'm committed at this point to getting a Rapidash kill, so I'm willing to do whatever it takes. So I'm just gonna go for another Fire Blast, predicting a switch as he decides to stay in, taking another like solid 30% chip, honestly, sun boosted thing. He goes for a Scald, which will do a decent amount because Rapidash isn't exactly bulky even in the sun. I don't think sun should affect Scald. That should be a thing. If it doesn't already, then I'm stupid, but I'm pretty sure it does. But it shouldn't. But at this point, I'm just gonna click the Sunny Day again, as he did not protect, because of course my sun was not up. So he is going to, I'm pretty sure, just click Scald again, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he just goes for another Scald, which will bring my poor Rapidash down to another in range of another Scald, which is just unfortunate. Honestly, it really is. It's really just sad at this point. He's, taking that burn chip though, so he's going to protect, I'm pretty sure, this turn, just because, why not? Why not protect when you could, let me get a stinking Rapidash kill? No, I'm kidding. But, I think I'll go for Solar Beam here. If I'm a man, I click Solar Beam here. If I'm a man, let's see. Do I do it? He's not going to protect. Does he double? Or does he switch out? He goes for the double protect. I clicked Fire Blast. Come on, man. What are you doing? Why didn't you Solar Beam? Oh my gosh, I'm mad at myself. Bruh. Why didn't I Solar Beam there? That would have been a great turn to Solar Beam. He's going to go for Protect this turn again. And just, waste another turn of the nice and things and stuff. I click Hidden Power there just because I can. Like, it'll kill from this range. And man, why am I not clicking Solar Beam? I am just so upset with past JB. Why are you not Solar Beaming here? What are you doing? God, I am just disgusted with myself. Why was that not a Solar Beam kill? Oh my goodness. But he's gonna go into Grin, which unfortunately the sun is no longer up, so I can't Solar Beam this. But I'm pretty sure he's just gonna click Water Shuriken anyway. Oh, he doesn't click Shuriken, so I can just Fire Blast. So I was pretty sure he's gonna click Shuriken, so I didn't Sunny Day. But he actually just goes for a Dark Pulse, which will of course finish my poor horse off. You know what? You did your thing, Maximus. I respect what you did. So we can bring in the old Lando T here, or Lando I here, excuse me. I really don't have any. I don't even remember what my other mon in the back is at this point, but oh, it's Latios. So I guess I'm just hoping for like a late game Latios sweep, but it's honestly not looking too likely as he just drops my poor Lando with an Ice Beam, and I can just bring in Southwest, and I'm pretty sure also just die to a Dark Pulse or an Ice Beam. We'll see. But he's gonna go for a U-turn actually, just because he can. I guess he was doing like a Scarf Set or some sort. But he's gonna just U-turn. and get his Bob in, which is the Muck, which will, of course, just eat this hit for days. Like, I'm a +1 Adamant Latios, and I'm pretty sure this Dragon Claw is going to do absolutely, like, no types of damage. He actually switches out. Probably into Land OT, get the Intimidate off. Makes sense. And, yeah, I'm just going to click the nice old Dragon Claw, and you can see how little that's going to do. And I'm pretty sure he just U-turns out and finishes off the game. I go for another Dragon Claw. It doesn't kill. He goes for a U-turn. And that is going to do it. Veps is going to pick up a nice 4-0 win for himself. So, you know, shout out to him. Like I said a million times, he's a great player. Definitely be sure to go check him out. We just had a little bit of fun with this game because I'm locked out of playoffs. And again, I'm going to go more into depth into this. I'm probably going to do like a season recap video and like sort of explain my thought process in the draft a little bit more. But that's for another time. That's boring future JB stuff. But hold me to that, by the way. I want to actually make that video too. Because if you guys don't hold me to that, I probably won't make it. But I want you guys to hold me to that so I actually do make that video. But anyway, like I said, be sure to go check out Veps. Let's root for him in the playoffs. He's a great player. And that's going to do it for me. We play Meryl, or Marlo. I don't know how to pronounce your name. The Slovenia Slowbros. I apologize for not knowing how you pronounce your name, my friend. But we play him next week. I'm not sure if I'm not sure the playoff situation yet for him, but if I can meme, I'm gonna meme. If I have to play seriously, I'll play. I'll build a real team, but hopefully we can bring a few more meme sets. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week for the final week of the UBL D League. Peace out.